Live from the Barrel Burners Lounge, welcome to Coffee and Cigars Live, where bold flavors meet bold conversations. Pour a coffee and light one up. It's time for the show.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Morning. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yep, he beat me to it. Everybody's saying Happy Father's Day in chats already. Happy Father's Day, guys. Happy Father's Day. We have Stephen with us today. He is an inventor of sorts. He's right now, his baby behind him is the cigar butler. So we have him visiting today. We're going to get a little bit on his backstory. He's had a hell of a day, guys. See, he's throwing them back. He's drinking heavily right now, but
it's water for now, but I needed it.
Right, but we are here. We are here. So, Stephen, how long have you been smoking cigars or been around the cigar industry?
Relatively, I'm going to say 6 years, maybe 7 years. It all happened not by mistake. This is where my story started. I invented a small product called Razor Up, and it was a product that basically snapped onto shaving cream cans, and you hung your razor out to dry, basically. So, I'm soliciting this product all over the place. I won some awards with Walmart. I was on HSN Live, but the product never took off. So I'm in Pennsylvania. I do a lot of building. So I'm building this house, and my plumber comes in, and he's a cigar smoker. I never touched a cigar in my life at this time. So I'm trying to explain my product, which is a razor holder. If you could imagine this, basically snapping onto a shaving cream can, and you hang your razor. So I'm there with my plumber, and I'm trying to explain this product, and all I had was a beer bottle, and I'm snapping the product on. He takes a cigar, and he rests it right over here, and light bulb goes off. I come up with a little cradle that could actually, because I had tens of thousands of these things made, thinking I could sell it to Gillette, thinking they would package every one of their shaving cream cans and razor, with my product, with the Gillette logo on it. I thought it was brilliant. They don't like the product because it prolongs the life of razors. So instead of selling a $60 cartridge of razors, they're not going to want to buy a $2 item to prolong razors. So I come up with this clip, basically, that goes into the same product, snaps onto a beer bottle, like so. It's a little hard for you to see, and you rest your cigar. So this thing just took off. I went into my local cigar lounge, and again, you can hold the cigar and you can drink without taking it off, because a lot of people look at it and say, oh, when you drink, the cigar is going to fall off anytime. Anyway, I take it to my local cigar lounge, and I ask the guy, what do you think of my product? Oh, my God, I think it's great. Let me take it out to my guys, full lounge in front, and they all raved about it. I said, oh, shit, I have to go get a patent on this and start making them. So I came up with Cigars Up, it's called, and I started selling these things and doing pretty well and selling them on Amazon. And long story short, Amazon screwed me over, basically, and I just sell them into cigar lounges now, personally. As far as Cigar Butler, well, then along came my mobile cigar lounge, which is a 75 Airstream that I bought, and not even knowing what I was going to do with it. I didn't know it was going to be a cigar lounge. I just had to have it. I'm very handy, so I do a lot of building. I design a lot of my own stuff, and again, I design my things around my problem. So that was cigars. Again, the razor thing came in because I do a lot of traveling, and I'm in the shower shaving, and where do you put your razor after that? On the ledge, it gets all, screwed up. So light bulb goes off. Let me make a clip that goes onto the razor and the can and blah, blah, blah. So again, now the cigar holder, besides him introducing to me a clip for the bottle to hold the cigar, my problem was I'm at the beach, and where do you put your cigar when you want to run in the water, or, you're camping or you're fishing and there's just no place to put the cigar. So it's great for those things: barbecue, beach, camping, fishing. I'm not going to say golf because the golf clips onto the golf cart, and that guy's got a market on that. Anyway, I bought this Airstream, and I gutted it out, and I started just adding stuff into it, and it just morphed into a cool hangout. And then I started smoking cigars, and then I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I can make a cigar lounge out of this. And then that just took off. I'm doing events all over the place for the Hard Rock in South Florida, We do some NFL work for some of the retired guys. We've done some Derek Jeter events.
Wow.
Yeah, we were just at the Hard Rock last weekend. We did their they have a signature bet event that they just did. So I came up.
You're out of New York.
What was that?
You're in the New York area?
No, I'm in Florida. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I moved to Florida, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. And I started all my cigar stuff in Florida. And then COVID came around, and the lounge became my think tank. And, you know, in Florida, a lot of places still remained open. So you can go into a cigar lounge, but nobody wanted to touch or handle, you know, a pre-handled lighter or cutter. Light bulb goes off. Let's make something that you don't touch, and it's hands-free, and it's pedal operated. So now you just walk up to it, foot operated, cutting and lighting. And that's where that idea came from. So I've done a few trade shows with that product, and that's taken off. We're actually taking that product on the road. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Pennsylvania, along 95, we're making a road trip out of it. We're going to stop into a lot of lounges along the way and introduce the product to people who haven't seen it or had a chance to see it at the PCA.
Yeah, it's genius. I think the weekend after PCA, I was doing this live, and I had my cell phone up showing them. I was like, guys, you got to check this out. This was the coolest thing for a man cave. I was already showing it. I really like the product. And let me
and it's American made, which I'm proud of. All my stuff is American. Even my cigar holders made here in Florida. Cigar butlers, they're made here in Florida. Basically, I'm hand making them one at a time right now by myself.
Oh wow!
I'm doing all the work. I'm fabricating
and
the parts.
being a traveling salesman.
What's that? Yeah, I am a true one-man band. Other than my girl Amy, you know, helping me out back end, I'm packing, shipping, customer service, manufacturing, and now getting into marketing, which is not my strong suit. But without marketing, you have nothing.
Correct. Thank God for social media. You just got to kind of stay relevant and active and make posts on there. Let's see. I did put a little slideshow together where I could highlight your stuff a little easier for them to see. I know they can see your versions behind you, but let me get this up. Hi, and you can talk about, that's the cigar up.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to relight this, so just one second.
Yeah, Jeff, I'm telling you, man, you need this for your man cave. I think I'm going to get the cigar shape one for my man cave, even though it doesn't have the cutter on it. It's lighter only. I think with the logo on it lit up. And there he is using it in the background. He just lit his cigar on it. They have foot pedals, which you'll see in the next pictures. But this was the cigar up bottle.
It's a very cool product.
And it's so simple. It's crazy.
It is. It works. I got a lot of reviews on it. And people are like, well, how come it took so long for somebody to think of this?
And Jeff lives in Maryland and says, hopefully you'll come by his area soon so he can check them out.
Well, DM us on our Instagram with a location or a phone number. And if you're along our route, we would love to stop by.
Yeah, he has
everybody in this industry. I'm sorry to cut you off again. Everybody in this industry has been phenomenal. Everybody we met along the way. I have a story about Jonathan Drew, the way I met him. And that's just...
Oh, well, no, you can't stop there. Do tell. You got to go with Jonathan Drew before we move on. Let me close this out.
Listen to this. This is really cool. So, I built a cigar lounge out, and this company reaches out to me. I don't know. You may have heard of them. I don't know if he's still doing it anymore, but Ash Quarterly, Jason and Rebecca. So they have this little publication, and he reaches out to me, and he says, we're traveling down to Florida, and we'd love to come check out your lounge. It's my wife's birthday, and we're going to come down. So I was like, well, why don't we just have the birthday party on the cigar lounge? He was like, wow, that's a great idea. And I said, I might even be able to invite a special guest, not knowing anybody industry. I start Instagramming Jonathan Drew, like he's my brother. Like, bro, you got to come down, check out the lounge, you hang out, you have a great time. This is going on for 2.5 months. Not one response. Not one. never even acknowledged me. The day of the event, I say, listen, bro, you won't be upsetting anybody but me because I didn't tell anybody that you were going to come or not come. I get a reply. Where's the event? Dude, he comes, shows up, flip-flops, shorts, pulls up, gifts for everybody. He hung out there for 3.5 hours. No shit. We had antipasto, wine. It was amazing. The guy was doing the story in the background. So told us his whole story about sleeping on the floors in Nicaragua, the factories, and learning the whole business, starting out in the trade center. So at the end of the event, he says, listen, I need you to bring this Airstream to our headquarters in Miami. Tomorrow is the biggest event, not the biggest event, the biggest corporate meeting we have all year. It's for the PCA. Please bring the Airstream. I have to show it off to the company. So there I am, midnight, scrubbing the thing clean because we just, had a party in there. So get it ready for the following morning. We drive down there. Huge sign, welcome Cigar Park. He has a Dunkin' Donuts tent. It was set up outside, beautiful. So we do this event. I got pictures of the entire Drew Estate team in front of the Airstream, like just took a photo. And at the end of that event, he comes over to me and says, listen, every event we do in South Florida, I have to have this Airstream there. It's amazing. So I'm like, oh my God, this is all I can ask for. Fucking week later, COVID kicks in. I haven't heard from him.
Oh, no.
Years after that, bro, nothing ever turned about it. I still see him here and there, and he's a great supporter. I can't wait for him to open this place up in Wynwood. He's opening up a place.
Yeah.
And that's how I met Jonathan Drew, and that was
That's
great.
awesome.
Great story.
Okay. Damn,
Yeah,
COVID
I'll never
messing
forget
stuff up.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget that.
All right. Let's see what the next slide is. All right. So that's
And
just
that
another.
Cigars upholder, funny with that, this is the way I met Ricky Rodriguez from at the time it was General Cigars. And I was doing an event that was the Great Smoke or something up in Palm Beach. And all the cigar vendors are there passing out cigars. And in return, I was passing out my cigar holders just to get it out there, So I come to Ricky. I hand it to Ricky. He says, bro, don't show this to anybody. You got to see me at the end of the show. I have to show this to my company, General Cigars. So I waited to the end of the show, and I gave him one, and he brought it to marketing. And I have so many close but no cigar stories. They're endless. Anyway, General decided not to take it at the time. I don't even remember the story. It was so long ago why they didn't take it. But that was that. Another close but no cigar
You're
story.
almost there. You're that close to kicking down the door.
You're absolutely right, and I won't stop.
All right.
I will
Okay.
not
So,
stop.
yeah, guys, this one's my favorite one. This is the one I was telling you about, like man cave wise. Jeff, this is the one you need. This is what I'm leaning towards. So these are shaped like a cigar, look like a cigar. That is a light up sign for your logo, so you can have your logo lit up there. These are lighter only, not cutter, but you can kind of customize and put any logo you want on it. And I'm in love with this one. I've seen this one in person at PCA. It is truly a work of art. And for a man cave at home, you got friends over, a poker night. This is a statement piece right now. I'm in love with this one. Now, if you want to go ahead and tell us about this one, tell us how this one came about, because it's completely different than the pedestal. I mean, it's a totally different take on the product.
It is. It is still pedal operated. Same technology inside. It uses the same lighter. By the way, both of these products ship with 2 lighters, so you'll always have a spare. So they're interchangeable. These lighters. How did this one come about? You put me on the spot. I don't even know.
Well, while you think about it, let me touch on one thing that was my concern, and I talked to you
Sure.
about it at PCA. My concern was buying something this big or this expensive, and what happens if the lighter goes out, or what happens if the cutter goes out, or how hard is it to change the fuel reservoir? And you touched on all that for me in person and kind of put me at ease. So if you want to, while you're thinking about how this came about, tell them how easy it is to change out a cutter or a lighter if it goes out, and how the fuel tank works in it.
Yeah, sure. So the lighter is basically a single torch lighter. This is the lighter. It actually has a very large reservoir. So It's going to last you a while. We ship it with 2 lighters. The lighter installs from behind the unit. So behind the unit, there's a back door on both units, but I'm going to talk about the Butler for now because the Butler also has a canister that collects the tips. So, when you're cutting the cigars, of course, the tips have to go somewhere. So there's a removable canister behind there, also accessed through the back door. So the lighter just slips in from behind with a giant nut, basically holds the bottom of the lighter in place. So you'll bring it in and you'll screw it in place. It ships with 2 lighters. Both of them ship with 2 lighters. The lighters have to be purchased through me, and they're inexpensive. They're under $20. They do last. It's a very good, high-quality torch lighter. Again, with the Cigar Butler, we're talking about the quad cutter, so it's the most popular tabletop cutter. Basically, what I did was I built a tool to house the most popular quad tabletop cutter and a very reliable torch lighter. You can't put a different lighter in place of this lighter. It's designed specifically for this lighter. And pretty much I'm the only place you can get the lighter. Where do I go from there? Warranty, I mean, listen, I'll give you a lifetime warranty on the thing because I know it's built that well. There's no plastic moving parts in here. I mean, it's chain driven. It's all mechanical. There's nothing electronic about it other than lighting up the logo. So if you wanted to take it to an outside patio for an outside event, if you don't have an outlet, everything will still work. And chances are you wouldn't be able to see it lit up anyway because the sunlight is just going to overpower the lighting on the unit anyway. So you can use it indoors or outdoors. It's mostly aluminum. It only weighs, again, the Cigar Butler only weighs about 45 pounds. It stands about 52 inches tall, so it's the perfect height to just walk up to, step on the pedal and light. The torch with no name, designed basically the same height, same lighter, same warranty. Again, I'll send you any replacement part that fails. If it does, I'm pretty confident it won't. I mean, I have them out there for a couple of years now. And if you go on my Instagram, you can hear some of my testimonials. I even have Jeff from Corona Cigars left me a great testimonial. We have one in his lounge, and he's had it for a few years, and he raved about it. He says, I can't even get over how it holds up to my traffic. I have never had an issue with it. I have never had an issue with the lighters, and we get a lot of use. And I'm sure you can imagine that's a pretty popular lounge.
Well, I'm sure just the ones that you put outside of your Airstream for your events get a lot of use. So
yeah, we do. We get a lot of use out of them. Everybody raves about the product. It's a great product. It really is. It's designed, for the one with the monitor now. I don't know if you've seen that one. And this one I only released just this year at the PCA. And the beauty about that one is, if you own a cigar lounge, a lot of these cigar lounges have, the TV screen on the wall that they pay for just having it and, being allowed to advertise boutique brands or whatever they want to advertise, their upcoming events or their specials. So we designed one that is a free platform. So once you buy the unit, you can upload images, you can upload advertising, you can charge customers for advertising, you can charge boutique brands to advertise. Because again, and this is another reason why I designed it, is because where are these smaller brands advertising? I went to one of the largest or the largest cigar magazine and tried to put an ad in there. You need a mortgage to put an ad. You got to take a mortgage. It's like $30,000 to do a full page ad in like the biggest cigar magazine in the industry. $30,000 for one page ad, one issue. So I'm like, okay, where are these boutique brands advertising? So why not advertise in the lounge, right in front of the cigar smokers, for maybe $100 a month, which I think that's a great, price. $100 a month. Boutique brands advertise. You can advertise your upcoming events, your bar specials, your, feature of the week, right from your phone. You upload instantly right to the screen. No maintenance, no monitoring, no app fees. You buy it, you own it. put anything you want on it.
Now, is
Pretty
it
cool.
photo only, or will it do short video clips?
No, it does videos also, photos and videos.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I only have, I just did the Hard Rock event, so that's why it's scrolling through only 3 or 4 images the Hard Rock wanted. I didn't
Right.
have time to load it up with a bunch of stuff, which I wanted to. I planned on doing a lot today, but my day went a little differently. I should say my night went a little differently, and it's of the morning. So
Right.
I'm a little behind.
Nah, man, it's genius. Like I said, I mean, the pictures do it no justice. The video does it no
Not at all.
justice. But seeing it in person at PCA, I was kind of, immediately I'm thinking, man cave, we got to have one, got to have one.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And I think you capture both markets where it's a good fit for somebody with a man cave that hosts and has friends over, and it's a great fit for the mobile lounge. It's a great fit for a cigar lounge to have. So, I mean, you've kind of got a market where it can go all the way from individual all the way up to a business, and which is great.
There's plenty of places that can use it. I mean, there's golf courses that can use it. They usually have a country club. They do cigar smoking. It's I don't know. I can't speak highly of, more highly about it. It's a great product.
Yeah, it seems like your mind's always turning. Can't wait to see.
Oh
what's
my
next.
God! I'm already trying to figure out my new one for the next. For Vegas, it's going to be a nice trip in Vegas. I'll have something new for that show as well.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it, man. Already half of this year's gone by.
Yeah.
And you'll be knocking on the
I'm trying
PCA
to
door
find somebody
again.
to sell this stuff for me. I'm trying to find a retired cigar broker who would be interested in, because they've met every cigar lounge owner and they're in and out of lounges all day long, and they probably have great reputations with the lounges. So
Let's see. We got a question.
I'm thinking maybe that would be a great fit.
John, the lighter itself isn't customizable, but the logo, you can put any logo on the pedestal or the cigar-shaped one that you want, and they're backlit, so it lights up. So, yeah, for your cave, that's the part that's customizable, not the actual mechanical cutter or lighter part.
Right. The lighter, you don't see any part of. You won't see any of this.
Yep.
This is all behind the scenes. You only see about this much of it protruding through the top. So you can't put a logo on. You can, but nobody's going to see it. And like you said, just the round portion, which is a 9-inch circle, can be anything you want. And the band is pretty cool. It wraps around the entire cigar, and the entire band lights up all the way around the entire thing.
Yeah. Here's, for instance, John, I brought up this one again just to show you. This is the one I really like because it's a cigar, basically, and you can put any logo you want on it to be the band. It goes all the way around, and it's backlit, so it lights up in your man cave. This one is only a lighter at the top, not a cutter. But, yeah, I mean, it's a statement piece. 52 inches tall. But, yeah, this one is very, 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 very catchy. Yeah,
they're a conversation piece, no doubt.
Yeah, and then that's a closer look at the actual pedestal one. And if you look at the bottom, you see both feet pedals, and if you look at the top, you'll see kind of how where he was talking about. You only see the edge of the lighter. You see the little silver part to the top left popping out. That's going to be the lighter. On the other end is going to be the cutter, and that's a 4-way cutter, right?
That's the quad cutter. Yeah. On my Instagram, there's some close-ups of the actual lighting and cutting taking place with the pedals.
Jeff, it is a single torch lighter.
Single torch, correct.
Big torch, though, not a small little.
Oh no,
it's a legit single torch. It's the big torch. And he might could fire one off real quick and show you the torch if he's got fluid in it.
You know what? I don't have to. Hold on.
You don't.
I don't.
But it is a big. It's a big torch. Yeah, guys, it's like that big around. I mean, it's a big torch. So, for instance, I'm going to show you. So it's not one of these. It's not a one little baby torch.
No.
Big torch. It's probably as
to
big.
give you an idea.
Yeah, it's a big torch. So it's probably what your tri-burn or the quad kind of comes up to the point, makes the big torch. It's a big torch.
It's a single torch though. But
Happy Father's Day to you guys as well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, they were saying Happy Father's Day in chat.
No.
I was answering them back. Yep, same to all you guys. So yeah, great guys, go check his Instagram out. Give him a follow. He has up close videos of each of the units. And like I said, for you beach bums that like going to the beach already a lot, check out his other invention right here.
That's a great product. That's a great gift.
It clips on bottles. You can drink and hold the cigar. Here's another kind of side view of it. But yeah, for you guys that like going to the beach, because I know I'm the same way. I normally hold my cigar the whole time I'm at the beach. Yep. Oh yeah, campfire. I could see being around a campfire, camping or fishing and having your bottle. So being pretty new to smoking cigars, you got some favorite brands you like smoking?
You know, I'm smoking right now Radzilla by Drew Estate. I smoke a lot of Drew Estate cigars. My favorite, honestly, is the tobacco cigar. I like the flavored cigar, and I like the short story, and because I never have time to sit back and relax and have a cigar. I'm always thinking, and never have time to sit and just enjoy a cigar. Like yesterday, I did an event with my lounge, and I couldn't sit for 5 minutes to just hang out and enjoy a cigar. It's so hard for me. So to put an hour aside just to smoke a cigar, difficult. But I
figured you being a tinker, you're always busy. I figured you'd always have a cigar in your hand.
The problem is, I need my both hands, and keeping it in my mouth, my eyes burn.
Next he's going to invent something to hold it in his mouth for him.
Right? Exactly. Fan
while he's working,
Hold on. Ning, ning, ning.
That way it's hands-free the whole time. He never has to take it out of his mouth.
Cool.
Well, yeah, we appreciate you stopping by today. Like I said, I really wanted you actually beat me to the punch because I was going to reach out to you after PCA, but then once you seen we were media now, you hit me up first, and then you had a trip, and then I had out of the country, and we finally got to line it up. But yeah, I definitely love the product.
Made the connection.
Yeah, and it's and I can put your mind at ease, guys. If you're looking at it, you're like, oh, that's cheap plastic or it's going to break. I mean, I put hands on these things at PCA, and they are well made. They are sturdy. You're not going to have to worry about them falling over, but it's just a matter of finding which one you want. Yep.
All the parts are metal. There's no plastic. I'm sorry to cut you off, but my problem is if I don't speak at that moment,
I'll forget. Yeah.
I got to break in like as soon as I think of something. Anyway, all metal parts, no plastic, warranty for as long as you own it. I'll send you anything that's broken because I know it's not going to break down.
Now the torch
I won't warranty the lighter, and I don't warranty the cut because I'm not the manufacturer.
Well, and you send in two, which is good too. So if you get down to that second lighter, by any means, you reach out and be like, "Hey, I may need another lighter on standby. Sell me one."
Right. Well, like I said,
yeah, the torch with no name. I've seen the logos on it. Are they all? Does it have to be a completely perfectly round logo or oblong? How are you doing the logo?
The ones that are jagged on the edges take me a little longer. I do them, but I would like to stay either round and then rectangle the rest of the way, or just rectangle all the way around. Makes it easy for me because if I have to cut out the lighting for the shape of the band, if they get very intricate.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah. The reason I was asking because on the photo it looked like some was not completely round. Like your photo right here, they were different shapes. So
no, as long as the edges are clean and round, that's fine. But some of them are really really intricate.
So you're actually cutting that. You're actually cutting that shape out of the cigar so it's perfect to the logo.
I'm cutting that out of the vinyl that's wrapped around the torch.
Okay.
To shine through and fill the entire band.
Oh wow! Okay.
You know what I mean? So every cigar torch has to be cut out specifically for that band.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it lights up on the side too, or just the front?
Yeah, no, the whole
band lights up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Front to back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't really tell at PCA because, of course, it's so bright in there. You couldn't really see how it lit
I
up.
don't have one here on display either. I don't have.
No, that's okay. I mean, I'm very interested in myself, so I'm trying to get all my questions in. But guys,
it's a regular LED light bulb that screws in. You open the back door on that as well to replace the lighter, and then down below there's a LED, and I recommend plastic because if something happens and you have to take the lighter out and it slips and drops onto the light bulb and it's glass, you have a problem. So I recommend a plastic LED light bulb.
It's one light bulb, not LED strips around it.
No, it's one light bulb illuminates the entire interior.
Yeah, because when I first seen it, I go, "Oh, it must be LED strips, kind of like outline and everything." But no, that's
regular light bulb. Not too bright, 40 watts, 30 watts.
Yeah.
But in the nighttime, in the dark environment, they look phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really, really sharp.
Yeah. I've seen some of the pictures on Instagram where they were actually lit up, and it, like I said, it's a statement piece, especially for a man cave. I love that aspect of it. Did we not touch on anything you wanted to touch on about your brand or your product?
I think I covered everything. I appreciate your support and your viewers' support, and I'm just going to keep trucking along until something hits.
Yeah.
But we're having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I love it. I wouldn't change it then.
Yeah, I think as more people get their hands on them, especially on the individual consumer and not the actual cigar lounges, I think as more people can get their hands on it, see the product, get it actually in their man cave where photos can be taken or videos and showcase that thing and show what kind of statement piece. I mean, because it's not that bad, especially the one with no name, the cigar shape one that I want. I mean, it's really not as expensive as you would think for the quality and for the look of it. So I think if somebody would just splurge a little bit and get some exposure and people actually see, hey, these aren't only for businesses, I think you're going to have a huge side on the consumer because we're all at the age now. We love our cigars. We love our drinks, and we all normally have nice man caves, and we have friends over, and we have get-togethers and parties, whether it be poker nights or just hanging out. So I think that's going to be a good way to get that thing to really take off is when
I'm trying to find trade shows that are geared towards man cave or men's products. Or they're very hard to come by. There's one they're going to have in South Florida, Big Boys Toys or something. So we'll look into
something like that would be great. Because I think initially, like looking at it, especially if they're only seeing the ones behind you, I mean, your mind gravitates towards business-wise. That's for a business. But when they see the other one, the one that grabbed my attention, to me, that one just screams man cave over cigar lounge, 100%.
I'm going to bring back one of my first versions of the Cigar Butler, designed more for the man cave, and the way it was designed, and you can probably find it on my Instagram page, probably in the very beginning. But I have them. I don't know if you can see this one. So instead of having this round logo from top all the way to the pedals, it illuminates right down the middle, and I was doing them with liquid, I forgot what it was called, some liquid artwork. So it looked like flames or I forgot what it was called. So the whole front of it, it's 4 inches wide. So picture a 4-inch strip right down the front, lit up, and basically any graphic you want in there. So I have that one as one of my first ones that I was doing, but they weren't very popular for the cigar lounge,
right?
Because there was no place to put a logo. It was more artsy. So for a man cave, it would probably be better. So you don't have to come up with a logo. Just give me the color of your lounge or some colors you want to do, and we can make it flame, red, blue, whatever. Liquid.
Yeah, just have it light up. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool. You can see them on my.
I'm gonna go check that out after the stream. I'm gonna go back to the front and see that. But I'm pretty much sold. I know I want the cigar one. I love that one. But
send me your logo, bro. We'll hook you up.
Yeah, because I was actually right next to you at PCA. I was over there with the Black Star Line cigar guys, so I wouldn't even have known you were tucked away in that corner if I wasn't over there helping them.
Yeah, being a small brand, you don't get first pick at the shows. They go right
Well,
to
those
the.
bigger booths aren't cheap either, though.
Oh no, they're
So
not cheap at all.
yeah, so you're good where
Last
you
year,
were at.
not this year. The year before that, somehow we got very lucky, and we were right by the main entrance, right between Rocky Patel and Gurkha, like right smack in the middle of both of them, and we did very, very well. I mean, we actually had Guy Fieri come over, and I have a video probably on my Instagram. He was like, "This is fucking phenomenal." On video. And I put his band because I bring a lot of cigar bands with me to show it to these bigger brands.
Oh, so you put the knuckle sandwich on
So I
there?
had Guy's knuckle sandwich logo,
Yeah.
and I wrapped it real quick in front of him, and you could hear him in the background. It's like, that's fucking incredible. So it was really cool.
Oh, that's so they're that easily interchangeable. Like if somebody bought one and came back a few years later and say, "Bro, my logo changed. Or I want something different on it," could they?
Yeah, as long
Somehow
as
get
the
a different
band
logo?
shape is the same.
Okay.
As long as they can squeeze it into the same band shape,
Yeah.
it'll just go right on. You detach it from the back, you wrap it, and you clip it in, and it could be anything you want.
Oh, that's
Anytime.
awesome.
And these logos pop out from behind, and you can swap those out also.
Okay, now that's another big selling
You
point.
can go to any print shop and have those printed.
Yeah.
They're printed on like a backlit material, very thin.
Yeah, those would be easy to print. Now the cigar band one on the other one.
No, it's
they
easy
get
to
you
print.
up on- Oh, they can
It's
do
just
those
gotta
too?
be cut out. Once it's printed on a rectangle sheet, you got to cut it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a huge selling point too on the others.
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't really have nothing else for you guys. Y'all have any questions or anything y'all want to ask or say to him before I cut him loose? He's got a busy day of fixing stuff and getting ready. He's got another cigar event this evening with his mobile cigar lounge, and we'll let Steven run, and then me and you guys will finish up the live as always.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Really great pleasure.
No, man, I appreciate you reaching out. Like I said, I'll be sidebarring you very soon. I just had to buy a damn cabinet humidor because my other one, after 8-9 years, fried on me. So that was my expense of the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on it and put it in the man cave lit up with our logo on it and actually show these guys what it looks like in a dim lit room and using it. We'll do a YouTube video of it. We'll blast it on there and get you some exposure once I get my hands on it.
Thank you so much.
I like it. Like
they're American made, which I'm very proud of.
Right there in Florida, guys.
Right here in Florida, exactly. Very proud of that.
That's yeah, like I said, I really think you cornered the market on being able to have a product that a lounge can use and an individual could use, and it fits both ways. And I really don't think they're priced crazy either to be all metal and to be that kind of detail on it. I think you hit
a lot of
good on
labor
the price
goes
range.
into it. A lot of work goes into making them.
Well, especially with you being a one-man show.
Right. That
let
too,
me-
but if it's just assembling them with all the parts, already there and existing. It's, it still takes a lot of time. Well made. I'm really pleased with the way it came out. I designed it around COVID, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all the kinks worked out and have it ready for COVID. So COVID came and went, and I still thought it was a great, phenomenal product to have, but it wasn't really ready for the COVID situation.
All right, guys, I just dropped his website in the chat.
Yeah,
And
please visit the website.
And I'm getting you his link for his Instagram right now. Make sure to give him a follow. Keep up with what he's got coming out. But there's the website, and now the link to his IG is hitting now. And it might be easier for y'all just to remember the Instagram handle and then go to his links at the top and hit his website from there. But it's my_cigar_butler. There are several my cigar butler pages out there. Make sure you're clicking the right one. His is the My Cigar Butler.
Thank you so much.
There are a lot of other The Cigar Butlers and Cigar Butler. But yeah, give him follow, show him some love, share some of the posts. Like I said, I have seen this in person. I have put my hands on it. They're amazing. They are definitely one of a kind. And I think any of you guys with a man cave at home and have people over and you like showing off and looking good, I mean, this is going to be the statement piece they're going to be talking about when they leave your house. Oh my God, did you see that cigar shape lighter? And did you see their logo on it? And you see, yeah, it's that kind of thing that's going to be talked about while they're at your house and after they leave your house, and they're probably going to be begging their wife to give them permission to buy it. So, but that's it. All right, Stephen. Well, I appreciate it, man. I hope your day gets much better, guys. I'll be on here for another 20 minutes. So you do not have to leave. You can stay in the live and bullshit with me as always. I got 20 more minutes before I'm going to enjoy my Father's Day. So, yeah, Stephen, you need anything in the meantime, buddy, you just hit me up, and
thank you.
I'll be getting with you very soon to put me an order in for sure.
Yeah, DM me if anybody along the route of 95 from here up to New Jersey. We'll be happy to stop in, give you a demonstration. Just DM us, and we'll put you on the list.
Yeah, hopefully some. We have a lot of guys in New York, New Jersey area, so hopefully they'll see this on the replay, and they'll reach out to you, because we do have some people up in that area. We got a lot of Florida members too, so maybe they'll see this and reach out.
Yeah, cool. Maybe they'll be interested in the cigar lounge as well. We do a lot of.
Oh yeah, don't forget Mobile Cigar Lounge, guys. You can rent him out for parties.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing Father's Day in a couple of hours. Have a great event in Florida, of course.
Yep.
But yeah, we'd love to come visit the shops along the way. We're going to be going through the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I'm excited about it. Thank you again for having me, man. Really a pleasure. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yep, same to you.
Thank you for your time, man.
All right, have a good day, Stephen.
Take care, bro.
All right, guys, how the hell y'all doing today? I didn't get time to tell you all, but we're smoking the Black Rock today. Connecticut Toro. One of my favorites. That is what we're rocking with today. I am doing good, Bruno, man. John, thank you, guys. Sneaky Pete, thank you. John, humbly, love you, sis. Cigar and Games. I know Jeff done left. I didn't get to individually talk to you guys this morning. Keith, how the hell we doing, guys? Donnie, I seen you pop in earlier, brother. I hope you're doing well. Happy Father's Day to all you burners. Happy Father's Day, guys. It's our day today. Don't do too much. I don't plan to. I plan to finish watching the U.S. Open and smoke some cigars. Let me know what you're smoking today. Drop me a comment, guys. What are we smoking today? A golden egg Lancero. What the fuck is a golden egg? Oh, my God. I needed to take comic books to my office, and I just looked outside, and it's pouring down rain again. I'm great, too, John. We finishing up a second cup of coffee, brother. I know today's guest isn't for everybody because it isn't an actual cigar, but, guys, these products are so damn cool. I know a lot of you go to the beach, his product where it clips on the bottle, the cigar holder for the bottle, for the beach, the camping, whatever you're doing, working around the house, hold your cigar. Damn awesome product, but I'm in love with the Cigar Butler. Like I said, I was going to have him on the show anyway, but he reached out to me first. Ooh, Pete, that's a good one. New World. I ain't had the Skiro New World. Very nice. That's what I'm saying, Bruno. Especially if you want the cigar shape one like I do. The price is not bad at all for a man cave statement piece like that. Eastern Standard. Very nice. Speaking of Boofy, guys, Matt Boof will be live right here Wednesday night. Barrel Burners Live. Talking about the releases that just hit stores. Johnny Tobacco Not Maduro just hit stores this week. Hopefully we get some news out of him, maybe about the anniversary cigar that comes out every year. You never know. But yes, Matt Booth live Wednesday night. Make sure to tune in. and come show the Boofy man some love. I'm trying to figure out, man, I really needed to do shit outside, dude. So I was gone for what, 12 days. I get back home. I cut grass literally right before I left for our trip. That shit's like knee high now because it rained every day we were gone. Not even supposed to rain today. And I just looked out my man cave window and it's fucking pouring down rain. I had comic books boxed up to take to my office today because I'm remodeling, redecorating, changing up the man cave. Got my cabinet humidor ordered this week. I'm going to have it kind of look like a built-in on the wall. So I got all this stuff I'm trying to do in my man cave, meaning I need to get a lot of shit out of my man cave. And that's what I was going to do today. And now it's pouring down rain. Whoo! Okay, Bruno and Cigar and Games. Favorite part of my trip, honestly, was Paris, man. I think I could move to Paris. Other than the lack of cigars, which is astonishing because everybody in Paris smokes cigarettes. But so we did Paris for 3 days. We went to Vienna, Austria for 5 days. We took a train ride to Budapest for a day. But I really loved Paris, guys. I loved the vibe. I loved the everybody walking. I love everybody bicycling and motorcycling. Loved the history of all the towns. Loved everything about Paris. And it's not like you hear where all these French people are rude, man. Everybody was so nice and gracious, and they all pretty much spoke English. So there was like, so we learned while we were there that they require all their kids in school to take 2 foreign languages, and English is a must. So everybody over there, like our age and lower, can speak English now. I've heard the same thing, Keith, and that's what I want to get into because I find it odd that he would skip 16 and go straight to 17. Dude, we toured Notre Dame. We did the theater that the Phantom of the Opera is based off of. That theater. The play was wrote because somebody had died in that theater, and then the Phantom of the Opera was wrote based on that. So they had like the Phantom of the Opera room there. That was his room in the book. But yeah, I loved Paris. Did not renew our vows, even though it was our anniversary. But we did eat right outside the Eiffel Tower, and we had that view the whole time we were eating. It's gorgeous. I'm a history freak, guys. You guys know this, but to walk in buildings from the 1500s that look brand new and the painted ceilings and all the chiseled marble statues that were smooth, I mean, it truly will blow you away. We went to the oldest library in the world while we were there, and it's built like a mansion for kings, man, with all the art decor. And there were books in there open in glass cases, of course, where you couldn't touch them from the year 500 and 600, a lot of stuff from the 1200s. And books back then were huge. They're this big, open. I mean, you didn't have small books. And all the art and stuff they drew in these books is still bright and beautiful as ever. It's crazy. There was an issue with the blend and it's going to take too long to get out, so they decided to skip and move to 17th. There you go. So yeah, Austria was nice too, but I think Paris was my favorite. I mean, we've seen some gorgeous stuff in Austria too, man. We went to the Louvre in Paris. It's just, I mean, I geeked out just for all the history. Like we went to the outside of the prison where Marie Antoinette was kept and where she was killed at. We got to see the outside of all that. No protesting in Paris. Nothing, man. Paris was nice. All the food is great. Like the woman told us, she goes, all of our food is nice and healthy because everybody here smokes cigarettes, so we got to kind of balance it out. But it's a great people watching town. Like all the restaurants have outside seating. Everybody's sitting outside watching everybody walk by. They're having their cigars outside and their cigarettes outside, and and being Louisiana and New Orleans, we really got to see that tie-in of New Orleans French heritage in Paris. The old streets looked the same. It looked like you were walking some of the streets in New Orleans. The architecture, the buildings, the colors. Yeah, I really like Paris. I could go back to Paris. It was crazy. So he's going to put the 16 out at year 18. He's going to backtrack. Paris was just me and the wife. Vienna, Austria was a work trip. It was a awards banquet and everything for the top agents. The 150 top agents in the company get invited on a trip every year. So that was the work side of it, which was at work. But yeah, just me and the wife. Paris, I didn't have time to look for cigar lounges. There were a couple I wanted to go to and smoke. Didn't get to go. In Vienna, Austria, you cannot smoke indoors, but I did hit a couple of cigar shops up and look around. I bought a kick-ass pipe to bring home from Vienna, Austria. It's shaped like a cigar, like a whiskey barrel, just to say I brought something back from Austria. But you can't smoke indoors. You just basically buy your cigars and smoke outside. So they didn't have true lounges in Austria. But we were so limited for time in Paris because the wife had everything like booked and scheduled, and all of our dinners were scheduled and lunches were scheduled and all of our tours, because we literally had 2 full days in the day we landed, which was a half a day. So we had 2.5 days in Paris to do everything she wanted to do. So there was no time for me to play in Paris. But I did get a cigar in Austria with some of my work colleagues. But yeah, anybody that loves history and never been to Paris, I would definitely recommend hopping on a plane and going to Paris, man. It is some of the most gorgeous stuff I've seen. Austria, we did a river tour, got to see tons of castles up on the hills. We got to see the castle where King Richard the Lionheart was held prisoner at. We went to this medieval town in Austria. We did the river cruise and we got off, and you're inside the castle walls, which the castle was up on a hill, but it was just the ruins left. And you're inside the castle walls of this medieval city, how it was. So you're walking the roads. They got like tour shops and everything open. They had an old graveyard that was like Game of Thrones-esque. There was a wall. They built a wall of bones. So it's nothing but skulls and legs and arms. And there's like 20 foot tall and 40 foot wide. And back in the old days, the cemeteries were small. So what they did, like the people that were buried 100 and 200 years, they would dig them up and put their bones on the bone wall because the cemeteries run out of room. So they made room for new people that were dying and buried the new people and then made this bone wall out of it. And so you had this huge wall of bones, and then you had a pile on the floor that were some of the last ones that were actually thrown on the floor that didn't make it to the wall. So it's a big pile of bones on the floor before the law finally passed saying, hey, we can't do this no more. But it was crazy to be in that old city and walk down the pavement streets and see the ruins of the castle and see like how huge these towns were at the bottom of the castle. And then the walkway. Yeah, it's crazy. Not a lot of shopping, Peter. She wanted to go get her passport stamped at Louis Vuitton, so we were able to catch the Louis Vuitton in Paris, Austria, and Budapest, so she could get her passport stamped from them. So that's really the only shopping she did. Go do all that. But yeah, the history in Europe and those areas of being so old and it's crazy. Bravada Farm Road, you're about an hour behind, Donnie, as always. Opus X. I may smoke me a LFD Bull today. That takes about 2.5 hours of smoke. I got some in there. The cellophane is so brown you can't see the label on the cigar no more. But yeah, growing up, man, I loved the whole medieval time period, kings and queens and castles and knights. And so to go to those ancient cities like that and kind of see the stuff was it was badass. I would suggest anybody try to ever can take a trip and go see some of that. I think it's something in life. Yeah, the plane ride sucks. I mean, Pete, I didn't say she didn't shop. I said the only places we really went was Louis Vuitton. You don't have to shop much if you buy something from Louis Vuitton. I mean, that pretty much eats your budget up right there. Yeah, the Bull is nice. I haven't had it in a while. That's kind of like, since I ain't going to be able to do what I want to do today, and it is my second. It's still weird for me. This is my second Father's Day without my dad, and it's still weird. It's like I want to be happy and I want to celebrate it's Father's Day for me, but also it's like you're missing you have this huge void where normally your whole life you wake up and tell your dad happy Father's Day, but can't do that. So it's still weird for me. Father's Day is still weird. Hopefully that kind of changes over time. It's like, I guess the best way to explain it is you want to celebrate, but it's really no celebration, But definitely going to watch some golf. Definitely going to smoke some cigars. The wife and kids going to cook me some dinner today, so I don't have to cook. Normally I would be grilling some steak or something today, but they're going to take care of the cooking today and give me the day off. I've did all my laundry for the week. Did that yesterday, so I wouldn't have to do it today. My buddy came over yesterday, and we played PGA 2K golf for about 8 hours and smoked cigars and drank whiskey all day. Yeah, Pete, it's tough, man. It's tough. This February made 2 days since my dad had got killed, and it's tough, man. That first Father's Day is the worst. So prayers to you. I know what you're going through. I already did that, Bruno. First thing I did this morning, I tagged him on Facebook, made a Facebook post, letting him know I love him. But Pete, my thoughts will be with you today, buddy. That first one is the worst. Second one ain't much easier, but the first one is the worst. Oh, yeah, that's the worst, John. And it's hard for me to enjoy my birthday now. My birthday's September 20th. My dad's was September 15th. And for my whole life, we've always celebrated and enjoyed our birthdays together, being that they were 5 days apart. So that's tough too, It kind of takes the enjoyment out of your own birthday, Fun fact about Budapest, guys. Budapest is two cities. You have Buda and you have Pest, and they're separated by a river. Two cities, but they call it Budapest. There's a Buda side and a Pest side. We learned that while we were there. All they are is separated by a river. But yeah, Budapest was nice. The only complaint was we didn't have enough time in Budapest. It was a 3-hour train ride there, 3-hour train ride back. We did a bus tour, and we got to get off on one of the highest points on the mountain and kind of scan and look around. But yeah, I wish we would have more time in Budapest to really see everything there. But gorgeous, the 3-hour train ride. I mean, this train is so smooth. You didn't even feel it. This thing was going 100 miles an hour. No, it's not new. I've had it for a couple of years. Sometimes I use it for the live. Sometimes I don't, but I'm getting old, and I like the back support of this better than my gaming chair. So I kind of flip-flopped them. I like the high back chairs. Kind of looks mafia-esque. Look like a boss, 88 years is crazy, man. That's awesome. My grandmother turned 85 today, so I called her as soon as I got up because I know she's missing my dad too. So I called her as soon as we got up. She's 85. My dad was 64 when he died, so he still had a lot of life left. Yeah, we kind of got screwed on that one. Vienna and Germany. Awesome. Yeah, Germany is somewhere I'd like to go as well. Now, we actually flew from Vienna to Frankfurt, Germany airport, so we did get to go to Germany briefly and get our passports stamped. We flew from Frankfurt, Germany, all the way back to Dallas, and then from Dallas home. Ah, that's awesome, Bruno. I didn't think about that, but now I see it, the high back chair. Yep, 85 years old today. Dang, man. It's on his 66th birthday. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what's worse, guys. You know, my whole life I've contemplated and I've talked to people that have lost loved ones, whether it be in a surprise accident like my dad, or whether they be sick and you know they're going to pass away. And I've always like, which one's worse? Which one's better? The opportunity that you don't get to tell them bye, or that you watch them gradually go down and pass away, but you're there with them and you get to tell them bye. And, you know, I've come to the conclusion, and I don't think there's a good way either way, even knowing it's happening or knowing it's a surprise. I don't think it's good anyway. I mean, I'm blessed that I did get to talk to my dad the night before he died, and he talked to my son, he talked to my wife, and so definitely blessed that. I mean, I talked to him the night before. That's why it seemed so unreal the next day when my brother called me and told me he had passed away. I'm like, I just talked to him. So, yeah, I think when you lose somebody that close in your life and that important, no way is good. They're all bad. Wonderlust in Germany, that would have been nice. If I could have found some Wonderlust, I would have bought a box or two. Yep, it is a natural progression, Pete. And I've talked to friends that have lost their dad 20 years ago, and they say it gets easier, but it never gets better, I guess, in a way. It's like you're always missing them. You always have that void and that hole. You got to have outlets, man. You got to have friends. You got to have barrel burners, especially when the cut is that deep and that new. I mean, you got to lean on family and friends, and yeah, you just got to stay strong, stay the course, and lean on your support systems, guys. Damn it, Chris. Now you got Wonderlust on my mind. I have not had a Wonderlust in probably 4 years. That cigar, I tell you what, Roma Craft has never put out a cigar like that Wonderlust. Oh, my God. Why the hell can't we get the Wonderlust in States? So what'd you guys think of the stream today, guys? How'd y'all like our special guest? Steven's pretty cool, man. It's crazy to see, actually talk to an inventor and somebody that's always churning and creating products like that. Now, we will not have a coffee and cigars the next 2 Sundays, because that's my 2 weekends every year where I have to drop my kid off in Arkansas to his summer camp and then go back and pick him up. But we do have the first Sunday back in not 2 weeks. So to be the 3 weeks from now when we're back, we have Tradecraft Cigars going to be on the show, guys. Go give them a follow on Instagram. Rob is actually in our Discord now. He wanted to come in our Discord and be a part. That way he could talk to everybody. And he's got some great things coming with his cigars. He is, I think he said, a 5th generation in the cigar industry. They own the Tinderbox Cigar Lounges and website. He owns that. But he will be a guest on our show. He's got some great things to talk about with his cigars out right now. He's got a great program that's going to be happening with his cigar, kind of like a exclusive club to the most active people that support him. There's going to be like membership tiers and swag and all this stuff. He's got some great ideas. I talked to him on the phone the other day for about an hour. I'm really excited to see what he does. His cigars are rolled at William Ventura, the same place of Caldwell and Matt Booth. He's actually good friends with Matt Booth. He's good friends with a lot of them, of course, because he's been in the lounge life and had his own lounges. So he buys all this, but he is very boutique friendly. He's all about the boutique world, and you guys, I think you're really going to be excited to talk to him. Yes, I have talked to Leroy at ATL Cigars. I'll get him on the show sometime next month. He was booked this week because I was trying to get him on this week as well. But yeah, he is going to. We are going to do something with ATL Cigars. Appreciate you looking out, Pete. But yeah, we just got to get our schedules lined out. He may even be one of the live YouTube lives next week at night, next month. But yeah, we're definitely going to have him on, whether it be Coffee and Cigars Live or Barrel Burners Live, in the month of July. So for sure. How you doing, Chris? How you doing, man? Did you say what you were smoking today, Chris? Like I said, Barry would be proud. I've smoked the Vesta number 4 today. Black Rock Cigars. That's what we went with today, guys. I love this Toro. But yeah, guys, all in all, the trip was amazing. We had a good time. We were exhausted as fuck. It was a like 9.5 hour flight to get to Paris. And then Paris is 7 hours ahead of our time zone. So like that first day, you had a second wind. We did try to get on their time zone. It doesn't get dark there till like 11 p.m. and it gets daylight at like 4:30 a.m. So the next day we were dead. Lights coming in through the hotel room. You think it's later in the day. So it takes you a good day after the woo-saw and the running and gunning and the adrenaline falls. It's rough. And then we had a 10.5 hour flight from Germany back home. Brutal. Opus X 20 years. Yeah, that's bougie right there. But yeah, it takes a little while to get adjusted, but it is what it is. We survived. We made it. We conquered. I brought out the old school Coffee and Cigars cup. Guys, make sure to check out the contest channel and Discord. If you have not, I'm running contests constantly. They run 2 weeks at a time. I'm clearing out some old swag, making room for new swag. We're about to get a lot of new swag in. So make sure to get that. Right now's contest is a cigar rest, an old school mug, and the Big Sky PCA Mardi Gras beads with logo on it. So make sure to check that out. I think when I checked yesterday, only about 15 people have entered it. We got way more than 15 people in Discord. So make sure you go to the contest channel, click that to enter. Can't let Hines 57 win again. I think he's won 2 of the last 5, you know. He won the last one, and I didn't even send him the prize. I sent him some cigars instead because I was like, dude, you've already got the prize. But yeah, we got more stuff coming, more swag coming, more lives, guys. Now that we're media, we got a lot of stuff coming on. Like I said, I got a lot of those Big Sky beads to get through. You won the one before the last one. Pete just won the other one, Bruno. You won the one before I left for my trip. Yeah, Hines won the one on 6/18. You won the one previous. And I'm so glad it made it to you. The other Pete always wins those contests rigged. But yeah, we're clearing through some swag so I can get new swags. Thank you all HERF hosts that are continuing to take time away from your life Monday through Friday night and host our HERFs. Thank you big time for the people that step up on the nights our normal HERF hosts cannot start a HERF, and you guys are getting it done. I appreciate all you, but yeah, man, I thank you all because I'm pretty sure everybody in here is a father. So definitely thank you all for popping in here and enjoying Father's Day special of Coffee and Cigars Live. Just remember, and I'll remind you in chats, next 2 Sundays, no Coffee and Cigars Live. I'll be in Arkansas each Sunday. The food everywhere was great, Donnie. The Budapest food. So, like Budapest in Vienna was all work-related events. So everything they catered for us and did was the local foods. West Coast Wednesday in the house. We should be done with Matt Booth before your West Coast Wednesday starts. We may run into yours about 30 minutes. We normally only go an hour, John. So if you want to stagger yours and actually start 30 minutes less so the people can hang out with Booth, it's fine. It's up to you. But yeah, man, Paris food, Austria food, Budapest food, everything's great. And listen, all their stuff is so healthy over there. They don't do all these preservatives and all this sugar and all this crazy shit that America puts in all their food. Even drinking a Coke or a Dr. Pepper or Sprite over there, 100% completely different flavor. So much better. So crisp. It's crazy. Even like I got a Snickers bar on the train and it tastes completely different. Yeah, they don't put all that bad shit in their food. It's against the law over there. So there is nothing bad. Everything's like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Like I said, the only thing they do bad in Paris is smoke cigarettes. All the food was good. I didn't have a single bad meal. Yeah, I wish we would pass all them laws, man, and we would all be happier and live better. Yeah, I'll tell him when we're over to pop in your West Coast Wednesday. For sure. And then, guys, have y'all who's tried the new Johnny Tobacco Not Maduro yet? Y'all got y'all's hands on it yet? I smoked my last one yesterday. No, Friday. So I need to get a box now that they're out. But this week killed me, guys. Espinosa dropped the one new Espinosa, the 2 knuckle sandwiches exclusives for the year. And then on top of that, I had to get the 2 new El Magos I didn't order for I left. And then Tatuaje dropped the Creature. So I had to get my boxes of those. And I had to order my cabinet humidor this week. I'm exhausted. I spent some fucking money this week. It's like it all hit at once. All these fucking cigars from PCA dropped this week, my first week back from vacation, which I'm glad because I was worried they were going to drop while I was gone. And then I got the Psychedelic Bunny before I left for vacation. Oh, it was brutal, man. I was like, holy shit, this is brutal. Because you got to get them knuckle sandwiches and you got to get them Espinosas quick because they're one and done. These are the exclusive yearly releases. And if you miss out, you miss out. So FOMO gets you. And you normally got to buy a couple boxes of them because they gone when they gone. That's hard to do right now, John, with all these new cigars dropping, brother. I did not rush to buy the Room 101 only because it's core line and it will always be there. But all this limited stuff like the Tatuaje Creature, you got to get it. You can't miss it. So that shit right there, you got to get quick. Core line, I push off. Oh, and the Moonflower shipped this week. So I had to get the Moonflower. My cigar of the year. I've not had a cigar from PCA yet that can compare to that Moonflower, guys. I cannot wait for you guys to try the Moonflower. Make sure to check stores. But yeah, the Moonflower is now shipping, and that is the best crown head to ever be put out. It is the first crown head my father collab in over 10 years for a new cigar, and they killed it, guys. I ain't even lying. I cannot wait for you guys. Guys, whenever you finally get your hands on this Moonflower, message me in Discord, tag me in the cigar room when you're smoking it. I want to know what you think about it. I don't know how the Robusto is going to be. I've had the Toro. I did order a box of both sizes. The Rabbit. I told you guys during the live, John, that Rabbit was going to be sold out in 30 minutes or less. And I think it hit right at about 33 minutes. It was gone. You have to be online that morning waiting on that link or that page to go live when there's a Espinosa Dojo collab because they're gone quick. And you got to think, what was it, 300 bundles? And most people are buying double, 2 to 3 to 4. Maybe some people buying 5 bundles. I mean, 300 bundles is not going to go far at all. It's the same thing when the turtles used to drop, man. The turtles, sell them out quick. Yep, 29 minutes. I believe it. Dumb me got on there the Friday before, and I kept refreshing like, God damn, where's the link? Why ain't it working? And I was a whole week early trying to buy them before my trip. But luckily, I didn't fly out to the day after they released, so I was able to be online and get it because I was so pissed I was going to miss it. I was like, God damn, we fly out Friday. I'm going to miss the rabbits. I had another one yesterday, man. That rabbit is so good. So it's a little bit, it's similar to the turtle, but it's a lot stronger. It packs a punch. Good. So we're nubbing the Vista number 4 today. The only problem with the rabbits, John, it's only a bundle of 10. So unless somebody bought a lot of bundles or they just absolutely hate it when they're smoking, it's going to be hard to find somebody that wants to come off of the bunny. I ain't even going to lie, man. Unless you got some badass trade bait, unless you got some relics nobody else can get, That is the worst part about it. 10-pack, and they gone. You ain't going to get it no more. Yeah, Jeff missed out on it, too. By the time Jeff got logged in, he missed them. He didn't even get them. Man, what's for lunch today, guys? I know y'all, well, no, East Coast is already lunchtime. West Coast got a couple hours. I normally eat lunch at 11, so it's lunchtime for me. Well, I got multiple too, but I don't know if I want to come off of them. That's my point. Even getting multiple, I don't know if I want to come off of them. Shit, I think I've smoked 3 out of my first pack already. It's tough. That's adult problems, man. Mexican food, very nice. Yeah, I did some yesterday when my buddy was over. I threw some sausage and some bacon wrapped chicken bites, not full chicken. And I did some bourbon brown sugar rub on the chicken, and I threw it on the smoker for about an hour and made the bacon crisp up and all that rub glisten over it. And that's kind of what me and my buddy ate yesterday evening. Yeah, Peter snuck in. Sneaky Pete got a pack of them rabbits. Sharing is caring. Well, guys, I hope you all have a blessed and happy Father's Day. I'm about to go in, find me something to snack on, visit the wife and kid, see if this rain is stopping the next hour or so I can go deliver some shit to my office. Can't wait to get the man cave a little redecorating done and set up a little bit different and show you guys a tour of it. Gonna get me another poker table, possibly a pool table. I'm gonna have it pimped out, Maybe have me a new stream set up a little bit different. I want a dedicated spot for these streams, but I also want a dedicated spot with a different backdrop and like my shelves and books and stuff for like just quick YouTube videos, because they trying to kill your boy right now with his media stuff, man. It's been very good and overwhelming, and a lot of good support and a lot of people reaching out, wanting us to do lives with them or do reviews of their products and all that. So it's good. It's good. I got to catch back up now after being gone so long, but yeah, man, it's been good. We got a lot of good content coming for you guys very, very soon. Like I said, 3 Sundays from today, we'll be back with Coffee and Cigars Live. Tradecraft Cigars will be our guest. Go give them a follow. You see Rob in Discord, say hi to him, guys. If you ever see anybody in Discord and their name is purple, that's the color row for a cigar brand. That means they are an actual cigar brand and they're in our chat. So make sure to talk to them and visit them and find out about their brand, Tradecraft Cigars. Rob, they own the Tinderbox. He's going to be giving us a code for Tinderbox online for their website, and they do sell 90% of their stuff as boutique cigars. So we'll have another outlet to get boutiques from, and we will have a discount code for their website, which is pretty damn cool because I do periodically order things for the Tinderbox. He sells Viajes, Room 101. I think the only thing he don't have right now that we smoke a shit ton of is Espinosa. Maybe we can get him to get some Espinosa, and it'll be a one-stop shop. But he does get all the Viajes in, the rare Viajes. He's still got a nice selection right now on the website of Viajes. I was kind of looking through them the other day. But, yep. All right, guys, I'm out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you in Discord. And thank you so much for joining the stream today. I appreciate y'all, and have a great one, guys. I'm out.
Thank you for watching Coffee and Cigars Live. See you next week.